Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really plunging into the amazing history of the Tamil language. Our mission for you listening is to kind of unpack how Tamil, one of the world's longest surviving classical languages, has kept going, how it maintained its continuity, its really rich literary tradition, and its deep cultural meaning for literally millennia.
Absolutely. And it's actually India's very first classical language. It got that recognition officially in 2004. And that title, it isn't just like an honorific, it's really a testament to its ancient roots. We have evidence going back to around 300 BCE, plus its independent tradition and this massive literary heritage. It really stands apart.
Okay, so when we say ancient, we're talking seriously deep roots. Tamil descends from Proto-Dravidian, right?
Yeah.
Believed to be spoken way back, like 3rd millennium BCE.
Exactly that far back. And what's really fascinating is some of the indirect evidence we have. Even before clear written records, we find what look like Tamil loanwords in biblical Hebrew texts. And these are dated before 500 BCE.
Wow, Hebrew texts before 500 BCE.
Yeah. It suggests, incredibly early contact, maybe over long distances, sort of challenges our usual picture of ancient trade.
And then there's the more solid stuff, the archaeology, like those skeletons in urns, Adichanallur, with Tamil inscriptions.
Right, from Adichanallur dated around 1000 BCE. Tangible proof.
So how far did it actually travel beyond South India?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? We've found inscriptions in Egypt, a place called Qusair al-Qadim. These are from the 1st century BCE, and they show Tamil being used as a kind of a lingua franca for traders crossing the Indian Ocean.
Lingua franca back then.
Yeah.
So linking India with Egypt, the Roman world.
Pretty much. Imagine merchants using Tamil to do business across thousands of miles. It shows its practical importance,
Okay, but what really makes Tamil stand out, maybe even more than its age, is how it's managed to keep going, right? Adapting through different eras, but staying fundamentally Tamil.
Exactly. It's this continuity that's so remarkable. Let's maybe trace that through the different periods.
Good idea. So, Old Tamil, roughly 300 BCE to 700 CE.
Yep. And this is where we get the Tolkappiyam.
Ah, the famous grammar book.
The oldest surviving one for Tamil, yeah. Its dating is debated a bit. Maybe parts are older than others. But the point is, it shows this deep, independent grammatical tradition was already well established very early.
And the Sankham literature, of course, can't forget that, dated roughly 3rd century BCE to 5th century CE. Oldest body of literature in India still surviving.
That's the one. And what's just astounding about Sangam literature
What stands out to you?
is that large parts of it, this work that's over 2,000 years old, it's still mutually intelligible for modern Tamil speakers.
You're kidding, really?
No, really. I mean, think about that level of linguistic stability. It's almost unparalleled. A modern speaker can engage directly with texts from millennia ago. That creates an incredibly deep connection to heritage.
Okay, that's genuinely mind-blowing. So Old Tamil sets the stage. What happens in Middle Tamil then? Say 700 to 1600 CE. More contact with other languages.
Yeah, you start seeing more external influence. Notably, quite a bit from Sanskrit. Loan words increase.
Did that change the core language much?
Well, that's the interesting part. Despite the influx of Sanskrit words, Tamil kept its fundamental structure. Its Dravidian core remained intact. But we do see linguistic shifts. A big one is the emergence of the present tense during this period.
Oh, right. How did that change things?
It's a subtle but significant shift linguistically. It changes how you express time and ongoing action. It sort of refines the language's way of framing the world.
Interesting. Okay, and then into the modern Tamil period, roughly 1600 CE to now. Lots going on there, I imagine.
Definitely. You see a big expansion of prose writing, novels, things like that, partly influenced by European contact and literary forms.
And wasn't there a movement to kind of purify the language?
Yes, the pure Tamil movement. Tanit Tamil Iyakam, led by figures like Maremalai Adikal. This was really important. It wasn't just about words. It was a cultural and frankly political statement about Tamil's unique identity, pushing back against the heavy Sanskrit influence in formal writing.
Did it actually remove all the Sanskrit words?
Not entirely, no, but what it did was reduce the sort of artificial level of Sanskritization that had crept into formal media. It aimed to bring written Tamil closer to how people actually spoke, make it feel more authentic.
Right, connecting the written and spoken forms more closely. So beyond the linguistics, Tamil clearly means a lot to its speakers on a deeper level.
Oh, absolutely. It's a cornerstone of identity. It's even personified as Tamil Mother, Tamil Thai. That tells you something about the emotional connection. And its presence is global now through the diaspora, but it also has this incredibly ancient global reach we talked about.
And language is often tied up with politics, isn't it? Has that been the case for Tamil?
Very much so. You just have to look at Sri Lanka, for instance. The decision back in 1956 to make Sinhala the only official language, that became a huge flashpoint.
Ignited ethnic tensions.
Deeply. It showed how language policy can really exacerbate conflict. Eventually, Tamil was recognized as a national language there too in 1978, but the earlier period was very difficult.
Okay, let's try and pull this all together. Tamil's story, it's just one of incredible resilience, isn't it? And constant adaptation.
Absolutely. From those Proto-Dravidian beginnings, the ancient trade connections, navigating Sanskrit influence, embracing modern forms like the novel, and then movements like pure Tamil. It's constantly evolved while holding on to its core identity.
Which leaves us with a really interesting thought for you to consider. How does a language like this, with roots stretching back millennia, continue to shape identity, adapt, and stay so vibrant in our fast-changing world today? It carries so much history for millions. Something to think about.